Now I got a guy handing out 50-some counterfeit $20 bills. Just had an embezzlement case a couple of years ago.
My client has 3 children, trained to become an EMT. At no point was my client trying to make any excuse.
He said his kids must have commingled the counterfeit bills. Kids that are 6, 2, and 4 months.
We're back with Judge Dad again. He came back from a nice vacation in Florida to a long day filled with a whole lot of stupidity and very little accountability. This genius defendant allegedly ripped somebody off by replacing some of the money in a till with counterfeit bills. There are so many questions I'd like to ask him about how he thought he was going to get away with it. So let's see how Judge McNally does. Let's roll, nerds.
No like you there. 25B147631.
Good afternoon, Your Honor, to you and your staff. Attorney Maxwell Dubin, P number 86012. On behalf of Mr. Nolan, who stands to my right, will you please state your name for the record?
Terrell Nolan.
Go ahead. It's been a long day. I got back from vacation. I had a big docket this morning. Now I got a guy handing out 50-some counterfeit $20 bills. He pled to disorderly because I said I wouldn't take a fraudulent scheme under 771 because he just had an embezzlement case a couple of years ago, which falls in the same category. Have you had a chance to review the report with him, and are there any material additions,
I have,
corrections,
Your Honor,
or deletions?
no additions, corrections, or deletions necessary, Your Honor.
Anything you'd like to say?
Yes, Your Honor. As noted in the report, my client has 3 children. He is currently has a full-time job at CNS. He also has he's actually on break for class today here. He's been trained to become an EMT. I want the court to know and you to know, Your Honor, that at no point was my client trying to make any excuse, any reason other that he took full responsibility for his actions, Your Honor.
Well, not initially when he was trying to rip off the ring owner. He said his kids must have commingled the counterfeit bills in with regular bills, I think is what he said, right? That's what the police report said. I can pull it out and quote it if you want.
Well, what I'm saying is since he has been charged, he has not tried to
I get it.
maneuver or anything. He's just faced it like an adult. I just want the court to know that, Your Honor. I also think it's important for
Mr. Weeble stated Mr. Nolan told him his kid must have switched the money up. His kid's going to go in and put in counterfeit bills and take out real money. How old is your kid? You got kids that are 6, 2, and 4 months, and you want to tell the guy that one of those kids had the wherewithal to get $1,480 in $20 bill denominations, and he switched it out. I mean, that's just thievery.
Your Honor, my client's not here. He knows he made a very poor decision. He's not here he's here to face this matter, and he's not trying to,
Yeah, but he's going to get himself in trouble.
Absolutely. He knows that, Your Honor, and he's
Did he go take care of his warrant out of the 35th yet?
What court is that?
That's in
35th is Plymouth.
Romulus. 35th,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's Plymouth.
35th, I'm sorry.
It's Plymouth? No, I have not.
Why not?
I haven't had the funds to go up there yet, but every other one I've taken care of.
It's a non-payment.
Yeah,
Your
I just
Honor.
I didn't have the funds with paying my lawyer and school and everything of that sort. But I am working on it currently.
I would like to tell Your Honor, he is on a very good path. He's trying to change his life around for his kids. He wants to be the best role model he can be for them.
They should have charged you with a lot more than a 90-day misdemeanor. They charged you under local ordinance. No lawyer knows this, right?
Correct.
It's a 5-year felony. I'm just telling you. Anything else? I don't mean to cut you off, Mr. Dubin.
No, that's okay.
You're doing a great job.
No problem.
Sometimes, hey, listen, I did what you did for a long time.
If I might say, Your Honor, I think the reason why you would do that is you want what's best for people and to rehabilitate people, and you want them to take it seriously. And I do believe this is someone that has all the tools and potential in the world to do that.
Well, that's good.
And he's trying to do that, and he's using this as a lesson. And right now is the time where he can choose 2 paths. He can choose the wrong path and the right path. And I do believe I have someone here choosing the right path. He's been an excellent client, excellent communicating with me.
Good.
He's been very frank and upfront with me the entire time.
Good.
And he has been with the court. He's been excellent on bond. There was only one other additional thing I was going to address, Your Honor. I would ask this court just to consider working with him if there is a work program on there. I do want him to stay, and I understand he will do anything this court asks of him, but I do want him to stay in school as an EMT. I think it's a great career opportunity for him, and he does work. I would just ask the court, take that into consideration. And additionally, I would like to address just my client. He has great family support. They're here in the back of the courtroom here as well. They do have a prior trip booked. I don't know if that's something you would consider allowing.
Yeah, of course I will. Where?
It is on a cruise, I believe June, what day is it?
Listen, I don't know. Here's the thing. You have the dates?
Yeah, I have the dates, but my woman, she usually is ahead, like, and she does all that. She knows everything.
She takes care of him. Your Honor.
Mr. Dubin, I don't, the only thing I worry about when somebody's on probation is to where they're going. There's issues with immigration coming back, especially now. And it's not immigration, so to speak, but still leaving the country. Depends where you're going. If you're on probation, it might be a red flag. He just needs to check with ICE. He can let probation or Border Patrol, and he can, I'll be happy to let him go, but I need the dates.
Okay.
So if you want to walk back there, Mr. Dubin, right now and talk to his girlfriend or whatever.
I believe it's the 19th to the 30th.
Of June?
Yeah.
Is that right, Mr. Dubin?
That's correct, Your Honor. My apologies for having to run away from you.
You're
June 19th to the 30th, Your Honor. It's Florida, Mexico.
So he just needs to check with him because I'm not gonna be responsible if I say you can, I'll let him leave the state. But I'm not gonna be responsible by saying you can go to Mexico and then Mexican authorities say, wait, you're on probation. So you guys gotta deal with that. 12 months, if I let you finish?
Yes, I'm finished.
12 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You can leave the state between June 19th and June 30th of 25. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court if probation is directed. You're to obtain and maintain employment and provide proof. By the way, is there a Luke Weeble here? Luke Weeble. He was notified. He's the victim. You're not to have any contact with him. He's not here. You're to clear all warrants within 30 days. All warrants within 30 days. Attend the Positive Strategies program with 8-week follow-up. Again, so no contact with the victim, obtain employment, provide proof. Personal Positive Strategies program, attend that with 8-week follow-up, clear all warrants within 30 days. You can leave the state between June 19 and June 30. You're to serve 3 days on the court work program. There's a $35 a day charge for that for a total of $105. $200 in fines, 100 costs, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. That's 4.25. Probation fees are $240 for 665. Screening fees $60 for 725. And you have $105 in court work program fees. $825. You may be eligible for early discharge. You get everything done, you can get off probation in 6 months. You have 21 days to appeal, 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. Counsel, unless there's a problem, you don't have to come back to review here hearing date. Your representation ends today. Lisa, if you can give me one in 12 months again, I would appreciate it.
March 4th at 9 o'clock.
March the 4th of 26 at 9 a.m. We'll give you a notice, put it in your calendar.
Yes, sir.
All right. Does he have all this to pay or does he need time?
We're going to need a payment plan.
How much does he have today?
Just be honest.
Like $100 at most.
How much can you pay weekly?
Weekly 75.
You sure?
I can get it done.
You get paid weekly?
Surmountable.
You get paid weekly?
I get paid bi-weekly.
I'll tell you what, I'll make it $75 bi-weekly. When do you get paid next? This Friday?
No, next Friday. I just got paid this Thursday.
Next Friday is the 21st, 24th. I'll tell you what, I'll let you start the plan on April the 7th. If you don't have the money, no problem. Call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll be glad to give you an extension. Or you can come in here on or before any due date if you don't have the payment, whether it's the 1st or the 14th. Come on in, talk to me. I'll be glad to give you an extension. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Best of luck.
Thank you
Mr.
so much,
Dubin,
Leonard.
nice. Now, if you violate, you could get 90
I'm not
days. You
violating.
understand?
You
I'm
guys.
not-
Okay, nice taking care.
Well, and on behalf of all the other attorneys, welcome back. I need a vacation myself. Don't think I'm gonna get one anytime soon. I guess a good thing, essentially.
Right. Take care.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoy watching this content, please like and subscribe. It helps new channels like this one gain exposure. There is a lot more good court to come, so if you like what you saw, tell your friends. If you didn't, tell me and let me know what you'd like to see and how I can improve. Thanks.